Does this fit in also with FIT, that I would think one of the first things maybe in helping people be authentic or having better mental health is getting over maybe the shame? Is that even at the top of the list? Because I think a lot of times we don't always talk about certain things that may occur because we kind of put it on ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, and it's either embarrassing or I guess just shameful. Is that even like the main thing that you've found in what you do that keeps people back?
It's very mainstream. In fact, one of the things that we often say, and it's in our brochure that I say, is that we are not defined by our past mistakes or our current situation. Mm-hmm. That you know, we've all had trauma, we've all had mistakes. My favorite word in the whole English language is grace, because that for me freed me, because I had lots of shame about decisions I made. And so the grace is just one of those words that allows me to pick myself back up and start again, and start again, and start again. And so, you know, just because you get healthier mentally, physically, and emotionally, I'm still under His grace for what I do. And so I think that for people to just realize that, you know, everyone has something that they keep here close, but those close things that we keep here are what ultimately hurt us. And so when we keep it so ingrained inside of us, we can't live free. And so we're always living under that shame barrel and not allowing ourselves to open up to people and situations. When I first started losing weight, what I really realized was I'd be in the gym working out, trying to get healthy physically, and I was losing weight, and all my barriers were leaving me. I didn't have that, because what we do, right, when we trap shame in our body is we push people away, and we don't want people to get too close, and so weight is a barrier, drinking is a barrier. All these things are barriers to people getting too close to us. And so when you're in a gym and you're working out physically and you're exerting so much, all of a sudden this stuff would just whelm up. And what I really think is that a lot of people, you know, I'm a successful bariatric patient, but a lot of people aren't successful. And I think what happens is they start losing those buffers, shame comes up, all these emotions come up, and they don't know what to do with it, and they walk back to what's comfortable. Depression, isolation, food, and they start putting the weight back on. So I think, you know, it manifests itself in so many ways. Lisa Keaton is this really wise woman who has an organization called Revelation Wellness, and she said, bad things get trapped in good bodies. And I think that's what happens to many people, is things get trapped in our bodies, and then we can't live whole and free until we seek health in all areas. And that's what we really look at is mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. How can we get stronger in all those areas in order to live whole and free?
Yeah, and you firmly believe it's really the mental part that's even the strongest?
I think it's the mental part that has to be addressed, that oftentimes gets overlooked, especially if we think about fitness. You know, we think, well, if we just get to a number on a scale, all of our problems are going to be gone. Yeah. I certainly think that that transformation takes God.